I can't give them garbage for a project. Nah. We need the town to fix this issue, and I applaud you people that I was invited. I had pies to make, I had orders to do, but I throw that aside. I wanted to be here. I need the garbage to be fixed. And not temporarily, because every month they say, okay, we roll over the garbage. By the time I'm ready to go again, because I do inspection in the night. If you pass my house with a truckload of old stove, old tires, what was it, Alex? Old trucks?
Yeah.
I follow you. I won't stop you. We are living in a free country, but I follow you. I drive all the way until you dump it. And when you dump it, I tell you pick it up and take it where it belongs. You see me there, you see my truck there, and you will still take it off? No, pick it up and finish take it. And I drive behind you until you reach. And then I turn back and I go home. There's a girl that lives before the garbage site. I give her my baby, take this. And I will finish my way to the dump site, and I will wait on you. Until you pick it up and put it where it belongs, I will not come back.
I'm a retiree. I recently came back to live in my village, my hometown, PG. Lot of love. Okay? There are certain concerns here. I hope with my fellow personnel around me, a lot of them are younger, far younger than me, but we can fix it if we work together for this solution. I live approximately half mile from this dump site. Less than half mile. Starting then. Now, this road that they are using to dump the dumps right now used to be one of the prominent roads, was built by oil company. The government built like probably half mile in, then oil company took it over and built it towards the Rio Grande. Such nice, beautiful road. It just need to be upkept by the government. Still is nice landing to the back to Rio Grande. Just need to be well kept. A lot of flora and fauna. Tourism, so they come in. Right in front of this, the building that they said it was going to be an incendiary or something like that. I call it a Maya ruin. Lies a very so I can't even explain it. Tourist attraction of Leicester Cave. All our ancestors' names are in there. From the Confederate days, written in that cave. This cave is only like approximately 600 yards away from the road. Big, huge cave.
And we can get them.
Huge. You have the Johnstons in there, you have the Bardales in there, you have the Coleman's names in there, you have Young's names in there, the Waters names in there. All these old Confederates that used to be here, names are still written in there on the cave. Coming up. Watch it. We're not only talking about the bushfires, you know. Combined. Now we have a prominent resort nearby. Huh? We have me talking with this passion. But because we want it to get done. We don't want to hear years so we are doing this and we are doing that. And like when we never know you have 7 hours. The ministry put push about that thing there. I nothing like that happen. Nothing. Not talk for PG, yeah. Look here, I want to fire some bad word, I tell you.
Go ahead, freedom of speech.
Serious. That's why down there right now. Huh? That dumb truck. Now reach the part the Maya room there. I mean, we can dump. That dump right on the roadside too. That's a fact. Huh? Who's monitoring these things? These people have any supervisor around to monitor? Man, it's so terrible. The stench. In the dry, I mean the rainy season, what's the dry season? Mother, huh? Who feels it, knows it?
As a citizen of Toledo, as a citizen of the rural area, and as a representative for Toledo West, and by extension the Toledo District, I am very much concerned about the issue of solid waste and its disposal within the district. It's a serious concern that we have, and it is a matter that I have raised several times in cabinet, particularly in relation to the condition of the the site that we have here in Fort Punta Gorda, and of course the lack of designated site for the rural area. In the rural area, we have a serious problem with garbage disposal. And that is why we're beginning to see in several areas, if you go into the rural area, you're going to Corazon, right as you get out of Corazon heading to Otosha, people are disposing of their garbage right on the roadside. Disposing between Salamanca and San Jose. And several other areas in which you go, in fact, in Silver Creek. I don't know why that was even allowed. They actually have a site within the village. I mean, it's this high, all plastic and everything else. So it's a serious concern, and I believe that as citizens of the Toledo District, I want to congratulate you for the concern, the effort, the advocacy that you are bringing together for us to be able to collectively look at the situation, put our heads together, find a way in which we can make recommendations and bring possible solutions on how to address it, and of course for us to continue to advocate and seek support from government. I will tell you, that site that we have there is of serious concern, because apart from just being an eyesore, there are serious health hazards in terms of all the leaching that is taking place. That area where that dump is a low-lying area. It's a swamp area, and I am certain that during the rains, when that area floods, that water eventually finds its way into the Rio Grande and eventually into the sea, onto the Barrier Reef. And we know what the serious negative effects of that can be. We need to find a way to address it. Government, I can say to you, Cabinet has approved funds for the Belmopan transfer station. They have also approved funds for the Dangriga transfer station. Unfortunately, as Senator Cal did indicate, the funds have not been allocated for the transfer site down here. But I think that there is no doubt, or let me put it this way, not that I think, I know that the move is to ensure that the funds are allocated so that we can address the situation here at the dump site for Toledo District. I believe that some of the things that we need to look at is the practicality of whether it is even practical and cost effective to be able to move garbage from here all the way to the designated site on the George Price Highway heading on to the ECD. I don't think that is practical. And yesterday in discussions because I did speak to Minister Landehabe, who is the minister responsible under which solid waste management falls. And those are some of the concerns that both of us discussed, that we need to look at the viability of transferring solid waste from here all the way there. That's definitely going to be a very costly venture.
Sentiments with Chair Lady Coleman, and I don't have a whole lot to say. I think there's a problem. We need a solution. My only thing and why I don't have a lot to say is because I feel like maybe a lot of times we address the issue, we know the issues, it's just what we're going to do next. And I think that is more important for me right now, is what are we going to do collectively. And it will take everyone's participation for us to do the effort. I like what Mr. Williams said. It's something that we discussed within our community a little while ago, but it takes funding, and that is management of the site. So I do believe that we need somebody to man the entrance, but just from the entrance where there's already garbage to where the actual site is, quite the distance. Somebody standing at the gate cannot see if somebody is going to make it all the way to the dump site. So I think we're going to need a few personnel manning that area, and it's going to take funding, and it's going to take collaboration from everyone present here today. So my main thing is I would hope and I would like to know what is going to happen next. I'm wearing two hats today. I'm the chairperson for Cat Landing. I'm also the general manager at Cobalt Tree Lodge, and we are a stakeholder in that area as